I've been working with Muller Engineering Company since 1991, so 33 years. Jefferson County has been our client for all of those 33 years. I would say in the early days we did a lot of transportation projects, and sidewalks, narrower sidewalks were part of a lot of projects, but not the focus on all these alternative modes of transportation. So to see the evolution of our industry and the increased focus and dollars being spent on public infrastructure that connects the citizens to the environment and gets them out of their cars and enjoying our great state of Colorado has been a significant change for us, away from traditional auto-based type transportation projects to projects like this.
This is Terry and Paul, and we're from Ohio. Well, we are just fascinated, not only because you're in a canyon and not in the flatland of Ohio, but to see, like I said, the flume, to be able to walk through that flume and all of the terrain and all the wildflowers, and it was just incredible. And it was an easy walk. Anybody could do this one. It was very easy.
You can see behind me, this is the Welch Ditch going from left to right across the mountainside, and right around the bend there, there's a old wooden flume from the 1930s that used to carry water across the mountainside cliffs, and so that flume was collapsing. Kind of portions were falling off the mountainside and whatnot, and so as part of this project we wanted to turn that into a hiking trail. So we went and salvaged wooden timbers from other parts of the flume that are not open to the public, and use those to rebuild the collapsed portions, once again to open that up for hiking.
It's the segments of the trail that we can make accessible. We do everything within our control to do that. There are some segments of the trail that are not as easily accessible to all folks, but we try to minimize that as much as we can and accommodate all the different users on the facility.
Well, the path that we take at home is a 3-mile path, and it is all rocks. It's all coarse. It's difficult to do. This was incredible.
This is a 3-lane highway.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's just perfect. It's perfect for bike. Like he said, he can bring a 6-year-old on his bike, and he would be able to do this. And we would. It is user friendly.
Okay.
It's very important for us to keep the water flowing. It's an important resource for our communities. The environment is very important. We move segments of the trail to avoid critical environmental habitat for some threatened and endangered species, as an example. And keeping the corridor accessible as a recreation facility for rafters and kayakers is also important. And then also just making sure that we're not impeding any of the flow, because all of this water is going down to Denver and being used by Coors and the city of Golden and other citizens within Colorado.
But it was, just to know that somebody built that, and you could smell the creosote, and you could see the wildflowers. It just was fascinating.
This segment of the larger trail vision goes about 1 3/4 miles up into the canyon. Actually, currently, there are 3 more miles that are under construction immediately above that, and so by 2026, when that segment is able to open, there'll be close to a 5-mile segment coming out of Golden up into the canyon for folks to enjoy.